With a history spanning over 400 years, the fishing port of Peterhead is mainland Scotland's most easterly point. When it was founded in 1587, its population numbered just 50. Within 200 years, it had become a popular holiday destination, and by 1987, it was Europe's largest whitefish port. Peterhead's population now numbers around 19,000, and although fishing has always been a prominent feature of this town, it has embraced many other industries, such as food processing, textiles, and of course, oil. The discovery of oil in the North Sea heralded a new chapter for Peterhead's economy, and in the 1970s, it quickly established itself as one of the major oil industry service centres. Many new industrial developments appeared on the landscape, boosting the local economy. But in recent years, several large companies have left the area, leaving behind unattractive brownfield sites. Tenants First Housing Co-operative and Stuart Milne Group are working together to transform a former brownfield area into a development of affordable homes at St Peter Street. When completed, this urban regeneration project will provide sustainable and environmentally sympathetic living for families and the elderly. As an innovative member-controlled cooperative, Tenants First Housing's vision is to provide affordable, rented housing built and maintained to a high standard with no compromise on quality. Sandy Murray of Tenants First has no doubts about the benefits for their members.
The benefits to the members, apart from being totally in control of the organisation, means they can take a wider view. So we don't just focus on housing. We look at what their other opportunities are, whether it be to promote employment opportunities, leisure facilities, learning facilities, both for them and for the communities in which they live.
The development layout has taken on the broad principles of the home zone approach, influenced by the characteristics of Poundbury Village in Dorset, which has become recognised as a successful model of urban planning.
And what we wanted to do was a radical transformation, so this became and felt like a residential area, so that for the people who live there, they take pride in the area and feel that sense of place that, you know, this is an established community. Stuart Milne applied and they were a successful tenderer, but originally they just offered us the normal timber frame. But we'd had discussions with them before and we said, no, it had to be on condition that they gave us this new closed panel system. Now we strongly believe that all the evidence is you will get a much better quality product by using off-site construction than you ever will with traditional build. So it was for that reason we chose them, and we're pleased the way it's gone.
This is the first project that we've used the Generation 3 timber frame system. As we can see from the site today, the project's gone extremely well for us, and we've managed to utilise this timber frame system in other projects, including housing developments for the private sector and hotel projects for the commercial sector.
The cooperative spirit is also being demonstrated in the construction process. Les Henderson of Stuart Milne Construction explains.
Tenants First were very keen to engage in the cooperative approach. They've seen the benefits from working on similar projects in the past, and they knew that it was the best way forward. This is a great exercise in cooperation, local organisations working well together. We've worked with local forestry industries and suppliers of materials. Stuart Milne Timber Systems manufacture the floor cassettes and the wall panels in our factory at West Hill. And once completed, they travel the short distance to the site at Peterhead. The emphasis is very much on sustainable and eco-friendly housing. We work very closely with John Buchan at Michael Gilmore Associates, the architect, to create a home that will meet the criteria of Tenants First for a sustainable, cost-effective solution.
The development at St Peter Street follows the innovative principles of modern methods of construction, which entails a particularly high level of off-site factory-based construction, bringing many benefits to both the client and the supplier. Another division within the Stuart Milne Group, Timber Systems, researched and developed the advanced timber frame technology for this type of project.
The team at Tenants First are very forward thinking when it comes to utilising modern methods of construction, or MMC, in their new build projects. The closed panel timber frame system is manufactured in a factory in Aberdeen and arrives on site with the insulation, service zones and windows pre-fitted to the external wall to generate a U value of 0.27. The system also includes large format floor panels and pre-manufactured roof components. 38 by 140 CLS timber is machined to size and framed together to suit the specific wall panel requirements. 9mm OSB sheathing is machined to size and fitted onto the wall panel and then covered with a breather membrane. The open wall panel is then turned over on the automated production line and fitted with insulation and the panel lifting straps. A polythene vapour barrier is then applied over the panel. A further layer of OSB, which is optional, is then applied over the polythene to close off the wall panel and to form an airtight barrier on the inside of the external wall. 25mm strapping is then fitted onto the wall panel to receive the plasterboard on site and create a dedicated service void. Lastly, the panel is turned over again on the production line and the window is fitted securely into the wall panel. The timber frame solution delivers numerous benefits over traditional build methods, including accelerated build programs, reduced construction costs, high thermal efficiency with components from sustainable sources, and a safer working environment due to less manual handling on site.
Tenants First Housing have been uncompromising in their requirements for this build. Their decision to involve Stuart Mill Construction and Stuart Mill Timber Systems has ensured that this innovative urban regeneration project delivers on their vision of affordable, sustainable living for families and the elderly. The success of this achievement can be attributed to innovation, cooperation and dedication to build on the past in order to sustain the future.
We've realised our ambition to create a new residential area which links the traditional fishing village of Old Roanheads with this new development, creating a sense of place where people will want to live and enjoy being here.
This is the first Generation 3 project that we've undertaken. The Tenants First project at Roanheads, Peterhead has been a great success for us, and we now look to replicate this system with other housing associations across the UK.
This has been a very successful project for us. With a collaborative approach, the use of MMC and working closely with Timber Systems and Tenants First, we are confident that the tenants will be moving into better homes.